Most people know the story of Moses as a great leader and liberator, but few pause to consider the moment when he fled Egypt. This pivotal point in his life reveals profound truths about identity, purpose, and God's timing. Once you see the deeper meaning in this passage, it changes how you perceive not just Moses' journey, but your own as well. To understand why Moses fled Egypt, we first need to immerse ourselves in the world he inhabited. Born into a Hebrew family during a time of slavery, Moses was raised in Pharaoh's household. He enjoyed royal privileges but was acutely aware of his roots. The tension between his identity as an Egyptian prince and his heritage as a Hebrew was a constant undercurrent in his life. As a young man, he witnessed the harsh treatment of his people. The oppression they faced weighed heavily on his heart. Exodus 2:11-12 describes a pivotal moment when Moses saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew slave. In that moment of fury, he acted impulsively, killing the Egyptian and hiding his body in the sand. This act marked a turning point for Moses. Moses' flight was not just a response to violence, it was a struggle with his identity. He was caught between two worlds, the privilege of Pharaoh's palace and the suffering of his people. This internal conflict is relatable. How often do we feel torn between who we are and who we are expected to be? When Moses killed the Egyptian, it was an impulsive decision fueled by anger. This moment of violence was a reflection of his inner turmoil. The consequences forced him to confront the reality that he could not bridge the gap between these two worlds without facing deeper issues. Another layer to Moses' flight is the theme of fear and consequence. After killing the Egyptian, he became aware of the gravity of his actions. When he attempted to mediate a conflict between two Hebrews, they questioned his authority. This confrontation highlighted that he was not yet ready to lead. Fear took hold when he learned Pharaoh sought to kill him. This fear propelled him into the desert, away from everything he knew. In fleeing, Moses exemplified a human response to fear. He ran from the consequences. Yet, this flight would become a transformative journey. Moses' journey into the wilderness was a crucial moment of preparation. It wasn't simply an escape, it was a time of reflection and growth. For 40 years, he wandered in the desert, tending sheep and living a life far removed from Pharaoh's grandeur. The story of Moses fleeing Egypt invites us to reflect on our own journeys. How often do we grapple with our identities and the choices we've made? Moses reminds us that our mistakes do not disqualify us from our purpose. Instead, they can lead us to a deeper understanding of who we are meant to be. If this reflection encouraged you, like and subscribe to the Quiet Bible for more calm Bible content. And if you want, tell me in the comments, what stands out to you most in this passage? We'll see you in the next one.